Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Dialogue Tree. This is season 2, episode 38. My name is Daniel Padilla, and as always, I am joined by the wonderful Matthew Andres Villas Boas Peterson.
Hello, that's me.
And joining us today, all the way from Tennessee, is Nick Jigglypuff Kirschner.
It's just an absolute honor to be here, gentlemen.
How is Tennessee treating you?
I don't know why you said that. I'm obviously
it was a random one. It was a random one for sure.
Are you not in Tennessee?
I'm not in Tennessee.
Matthew, what the fuck, dude? You told me he was in Tennessee. No, you made me.
I told you the guest was someone named Andres, who I've never met.
I guess I know not to trust you anymore moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, this is just for when we play Rocket League. I like to get you back.
Right.
All the disinformation you spread.
right.
Like, I don't know. The ball will just be whatever Daniel says is usually the opposite. If I'm like, is this going in? He'll be like, nah, dog. And I'll just sit there and it'll just go in. And then people want to save me. I'm just sitting like.
Just my absolute favorite thing about playing Rocket League with Daniel, or even just spectating him, is to hear the comms. Because any other comms you hear, and like recently pro teams have released comms, they're always like, I'm going, he's up, passing center. And Daniel's comms are just like, I'm hitting the ball, bitch.
Yeah.
Take the shot, you fucking idiot. I'm like, oh my god. He goes through the entire list of curse words within a span of like one game.
Daniel also will just be like, set me up, dog. And I'll look, and he's like literally on our net, maybe backwards. He's just nowhere near the ball.
With like 5 seconds left on the clock.
Always like in overtime.
Right.
It's right. At least Daniel's back for the 1v2.
It's
Hell
true.
yeah, dude.
It's true.
The other day, the desk staff, because I'm on the first floor of the building, and like, I guess the desk staff, because we have like a person working the desk from 8 a.m. through like midnight, and I guess they can hear me when I play Rocket League with Matthew and Spencer. They told me the other day they can like hear me swearing and all that, and I had to tell them like, yo, just so you know, like I'm not here like breaking shit. Like I just literally am just like having fun playing the game with my buddies and like screaming and everything as part of like that. Like, yeah, right. I don't know. You're right. I thought it was like imperative that they know that like I'm not like upset at the like I'm not like legitimately upset at the game and breaking shit. You know?
Right.
They probably think you're psychotic.
Right. Yeah.
Because all they hear is like, "What the fuck, Frank Pizza?"
Yeah, and like just screaming.
Yeah.
Just a lot of noise.
Which honestly probably you don't even hear most of it because it gets cut by Discord or whatever.
Yeah. Thank you. Shout out to Discord for canceling Daniel out. What's going on, Nick?
Well, shit. Yeah, what's going on?
I mean, not too much, gentlemen. I'm just so happy it's summer. It feels like it's going by way too fast.
Dude, how's the summer been in DC, man? Because it's been kind of garbage here.
Oh, now you know where he lives?
Well, wasn't it disclosed? Okay.
But no, summer's definitely been humid here. There's some days where it rains, and then after the rain, you'll have like a day or two where it's on the cooler side. But we've been trying to make the most. I've been like working several days during the week, so like on the weekends, whenever me and Jenna have off, we'll try to do like a bike ride or a hiking or something outside.
Yeah,
but it's really been great.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of posts of you like hiking at a different random spot like every other week or so. It's super nice.
And that's like the crazy part about, because when I came to DC, like I really didn't know a lot about it, and I knew it was a city, but I wasn't sure like how much nature would be incorporated. But like every weekend we'll just like search for like hiking in DC, and there's just another trail or another bike path that we find. It's just so much out here.
And it's like in DC or like in Maryland or whatever. You don't have to like go deep into whatever the fuck. What's the state that Robbie's in again? Right.
Robbie's
Virginia, yeah.
Virginia.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. Oh, every place that we've posted so far has been less than a 40-minute drive from our place, and some are even just like we'll just hop on the bikes from our place and we'll just go.
Just there.
10 out of 10 would recommend DC to anyone. I think it is underappreciated.
Right. You were at a conference, were you not?
I was at a virtual conference.
What's the deal with that?
And I don't want to drop the name of the conference.
Right.
I don't want to shade them, publicly. But
especially not on this show.
Yeah.
Right. This show, which is very well listened to. But it was. I've heard very good things about the conference when it is in person. This was the 20th year anniversary of it, and
That's rough.
it was virtual conference. Like the first 2 days were more interactive. The other 3 were more just people talking at you. It was 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and just like sitting at your
the
desk,
computer,
having someone talk to you for that long. It's just there's no way that I'm gonna stay engaged. There's just no
way.
shot.
Dude, the best part about conferences is like getting all the free food and walking around there and talking to people.
I was gonna say, like, the opportunities to mingle with people, like during breaks between like every like panel or like between meals and shit like that, which you don't get any of that when it's all virtual.
Exactly. The social aspect, all the free shit that you get at conferences,
I
which is
love
sick. Like going somewhere, like instead I'm just sitting my ass at my desk, just watching this person talk about some shit I actually don't even care about.
Yeah.
Right.
Ah, damn. I'm sorry to hear that.
Right. It happens. It happens.
What the hell was it for anyway? Conference.
It was about a specific computing language.
C++ and whatever. Yeah. Okay. So just circling back, the reason I asked you like how the summer has been over there is because like I don't know. I feel like here in Salem, like we've either had days that have been hot out the ass where you can't, when it's like literally like unsafe to like be walking out there for very long, or just like really cold / rainy days. We haven't really had like anything like in the middle, anything in between. It seems to like be going to like the extremes, which is kind of like unpleasant.
Sucks.
I definitely feel that. And the worst part, I don't know if y'all experience this, but I feel like when I get really sweaty, whenever I sit down, just like in a regular sitting position, not even hunched over, I smell my balls.
Oh no.
Like for all the way down there, I just like I can still smell them. And that just makes me think like probably other people can also smell my balls. It's just like
or are they smelling their own?
Or they think it's their own at least.
Right.
That's actually that's actually true. But it's just I don't know, you don't feel clean when you go outside and it's just you're hit with an instant wave of heat.
No, I hate
it. That's why you gotta wear baby powder, dog. Or use baby powder.
I've never done that in my life, dude. And
Are you nuts?
I think it's weird.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. It helps shit remain like dry or as dry as possible in this fucking weather, and like I'll take it. You know what I mean?
But like, do you have powder in all of your drawers?
What
drawers? Do you have powder in all of your drawers?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Do I have powder? You mean as in like? Well, when I use the baby powder, it like falls onto the fabric, but like it gets washed off. I don't know what you're asking.
Like every pair of boxers you put in the hamper has baby powder on it.
Not after you clean them, though.
Right, but you're putting it in the hamper with a bunch of baby powder in it.
Some, yeah.
I guess in like the
Don't your shirts have like remains of like deodorant when you
no,
wear
of
them?
Course. I don't. Just something doesn't sit right with me having that. Because like now I'm just thinking, then the baby powder is probably going to like the bottom of the hamper. I put my clothes in the washer. They get dried. I take them out of the dryer, put them back into my hamper to fold them, and now they're just covered in ball sack baby powder.
You just need two hampers,
dude. After you clean them, they're not gonna have baby powder on them after you fucking wash them.
No, but I'm saying that the powder drips out of the boxers while they're dirty, and they remain in the hamper. So when you take out the clean clothes, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, dude. It's usually it never like dusts off like that. I don't know. I've never noticed it. If anything, if it is a problem, it's not a noticeable enough problem for me to say like being uncomfortable and moist is better than using baby powder.
I just like I don't even want to be offensive, but I also feel like you probably have some tiny nut sacks.
And that's what makes me sweaty? I feel like
no, but I'm saying I feel like I got bigger balls, therefore I would need more powder, so therefore it might be a problem for me.
Okay,
economically.
Well, just because you have an abnormally large scrotum doesn't mean that I have tiny scrotum. I can be like perfectly average, asshole.
I didn't say I had an abnormally large.
It sounds like that's what you're saying.
I said it's rather large, and I guesstimated you to have a small one.
No, I just said like just because yours is big or whatever the hell, mine could be like perfectly average.
Well, like, have you ever sat on your nuts?
No.
Well, that answers my question, bro. You have a small sack.
Well, I guess I'd rather have a small sack than to like sitting on my nuts being a problem that I had to like fear every day of my
Dude,
life, you know?
a small sack is by no means an insult. I wish I had a
Okay.
small sack. I hate sitting on my nuts.
I figure, yeah, that shit sounds awful, dog.
It's like one of the worst pains I've ever experienced.
And you don't have to buy as much baby powder.
And I'd have to manage. You're right, right. So how do you go about like avoiding sitting on your? Is that something you like actively think about every time you're gonna pop a squat? You
Well,
know?
I guess I do. It's only when it's like really hot, but you can't sit down with your legs closed because then there's just no escape route for them and they're just getting squished.
Do
So
you
you have to.
sit? Do you close your legs when you sit though? That's weird, right?
Well, I don't really think about it too much, I guess,
Yeah, I
but
feel like I don't know.
I'm a spread eagle type of man. And then
Right.
I also I don't know. This is definitely more feminine aspect, but I cross my legs at the knee instead of at the ankle. It just feels better.
Cross the leg at the knee instead of.
So,
Okay. I
like
mean, I
knee
don't.
over knee
Yeah.
instead of ankle over
Right.
knee.
Right.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't think I have a preference, but I certainly know that I've caught myself doing both or either at any point. You know what I mean?
It's just whatever. Like my ankle gets sore. To be honest,
No,
Right.
I don't think you need to worry about it. We all know Nick is a Sigma male
Of course.
grinder
Of course.
out here getting the money at his conference.
I'm like at the end of the day, like there's no way I'm going to have a sore ankle just so I can look masculine. I'm gonna look
Right.
however the fuck I want.
Right.
Well, that's
my
good.
Yeah.
What the hell is good in you in your life, Matthew?
I don't know. I was thrown off by that conversation topic, dude.
It took a couple turns.
It was
that's
a
for sure.
ride.
Right.
I mean, Nick doesn't have context for this really, but Daniel and I watched Melee together, and it was crazy. It was
Dude,
amazing.
it was like 10 hours of Melee, dog.
It was
Fuck
so
me.
long.
I actually do have context.
Oh, you do,
I
you do.
I saw HBox's tweet about how they weren't able to drink alcohol until
Oh yeah.
Sunday after the event, and how
Yeah.
Mango was all pissed off about that.
I bet
Right.
Mango won though because he didn't have anything to drink, even though he was like mad. That's probably
Yeah,
why.
that was what HBox said. He was like, that probably pissed Mango off, and that's why he won.
Yeah. But yeah, it was awesome from a Melee specific context, but also just from the context of people being able to go do things in person and have like
Right.
these events and not have everything be online anymore is good to see. And I think they came back strong and it was really fun to watch.
Yeah, dude. Those esports events are so much fun. And
Yeah.
like Rocket League has been the same way. They had to cancel. There was going to be a LAN in Texas
Right.
a year ago. They had to cancel that, and then they canceled this year's. Well, they didn't cancel it. They just never had it just because
Right.
of COVID.
Right.
But I went to the RLCS in Jersey several years ago. Literally one of like the top 5 experiences of my life. It was just so much fun. And I know the players, and I'm sure this goes for all esports, like their mentality is like they want to be there performing in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just like any other athlete, right? Probably.
Yeah.
Like I know HBox, that was a lot of what he used to. Well, HBox talked a lot of shit during like COVID online era, whatever the hell he did. But like a lot of what he said was that, right? That like he just didn't have the motivation when he's not like in front of a crowd and playing and shit like that, you know?
I think a lot of people felt like that.
Right.
I do like that everyone just kind of hangs out in the Smash thing because it's not really, I don't know, it's not so like as serious.
Right.
And there's like skits. The skits are really good too.
Dude, the skits were so fucking good. man.
They just like get everyone together and film little skits, and they have like
Right.
silly events. Like they had a basketball tournament. And you'll like this, Nick. They did free throws to see who got first possession. And it was
Okay.
3v3. And they rotated through everyone on both teams 3 times. They missed 19 free throws in a row
God
before the
damn,
game
dude.
started.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding. This was also the finals of
Dude,
the tournament.
esports people are so unathletic.
It was bad.
Holy shit.
Yeah, no, it was super sweet because like I follow a lot of those assholes on like Twitter and whatever, and they were all talking about like how sweet everyone was to one another and like how they made friends with everyone and like how good of a time everyone was having and everything, you know? I don't know. It was a super wholesome time, you know?
Yeah.
It's funny to think about all of that after, you know, in the context of the hacks Leffen bullshit from like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, well, we don't need to get back into that.
No, but it's just I don't know. It's nice to see that it is like actually wholesome and not weird, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Nick, here's a question for you, dog.
Sure.
In those,
I just know it's gonna be funny. Sorry, I'm pre-laughing.
no, it's because Nick was like, sure, yeah, you're already like exhausted, you know.
Right.
In those first few seconds, are you hoping it's Ice Ice Baby or Under Pressure?
Ooh.
Wow.
Be honest, dude. Be honest, man.
No, that's actually a phenomenal
It's
question.
an awesome question.
I'm gonna go with Under Pressure,
Okay,
just because I'm a huge Queen fan.
right.
I'm gonna
And
pick Ice Baby.
really,
Yeah,
how about
dude.
you?
What Daniel? What do you think?
I think I would go with Ice Ice Baby just for
Let's
like the
go.
meme of it.
I
you know?
love Vanilla Ice. He's so funny.
Right,
He's so bad.
right.
He's so lame.
I feel like I see a dude that looks like Vanilla Ice like every other day walking downtown Salem.
Right. Like the same dude, or he's just generic.
No, it could be the same dude. It could be multiple.
Oh,
dudes. I don't
okay.
know.
It's that
Yeah.
generic that you don't even know if it's the same dude.
Yeah, right. Just like some tall white dude, you know.
Yeah, with like
shortish
with
hair.
sunglasses.
Right.
Did
Yeah.
you guys hear that Biz Markie died?
Yeah. What the
No.
hell is that up about?
That
Oh,
sucks.
I don't know. They didn't even release how he died. They just said
Right.
he was sick for a while. I'm like, what does that mean?
Damn, I
Right.
always loved that song, man. It got the hypest bad rap lyrics of all time.
Wasn't that your? I think I asked you like very early on in the pod what your favorite karaoke song was. I think that's
Yeah,
the song
dude,
that you
it's such a
picked.
good song because the lyrics suck. They're
Right.
really
You can't
bad.
you can't mess it up either.
No,
Like when you sing it bad, it's still good.
he's so out of tune. Anyways,
Right.
like you're definitely better than the actual recording. Anyways,
Right.
I did want to talk actually about how I don't know a better word, how whack the music at the gym has been recently.
I want to hear about this
Because
shit. Dude.
I texted this to you, Daniel, that they were
Yeah.
playing Dubstep Thriller,
Oh my god.
Dubstep Thriller remix. I was like, well, that was
Right.
weird. But they keep playing like dubstep remixes of
Oh.
old songs at the gym. I don't like it. I really don't
Yeah,
like it.
I think my reply to that specifically was, I wish you would have never told me that shit.
Right? Yeah. And I don't know if someone's picking it or if it's just like a radio station, but it didn't used to be
Right.
like this.
Right.
Do you bring your own headphones to the gym?
I do, but like when I walk in, I don't have my headphones in. I just like check in and then I go to the locker room and I hear it when I come in.
Yeah.
Right.
And also the speaker is right above like where I do sit-ups. So no matter what I'm listening to, I'm gonna hear what's at
Right.
the gym if I'm gonna go do sit-ups.
Right.
Which is frustrating.
So is that better or worse than my gym, which insists on playing elevator music?
Okay, that's
No, at
definitely,
the gym?
that's definitely worse.
Dude, it is literally just elevator music 24/7.
Yeah, that's
awful.
fucked up. Not gonna lie, it's fucked
I'm
up.
like, who's like banging out a set listening to this?
Right.
Yeah, I'm
right.
surprised gyms don't have like quiet hours.
Do you think it's because they like assume that everyone's just wearing their fucking headphones anyway?
Yes, but then why play the music at all?
Why play the music anyway? Yeah.
Yo, here's a little story about quiet times at a gym. So my gym in the apartment I live in is on the first floor,
Mhm.
and Greg Jones was here.
Oh no,
visiting.
dude. Oh
Others
no,
didn't
dude.
know
That
Greg
can't be good
Jones.
news.
Yeah.
So me and Greg, being the alphas we are, hitting
Right.
up the gym, getting swole. Dude comes in and he just like starts like dropping weights, and like we look over, and he's like, "Oh, don't mind me. Sorry, I'm doing like an experiment." And like we asked about it, and so basically he lived on the first floor, a couple rooms down, and was showing someone else that like no matter how far away you are from the gym, you can hear like the weights being dropped, which is mad annoying.
Right.
And he was telling us that he was like when he signed the lease, there was like a 30-day clause where he can get out of the lease, and he was going to get out of the lease because it was
The
like
noise.
that bad, which like I
Right.
definitely get. And then he was like, "Yeah, guys, feel free to like drop weights if you want to." So Greg goes over to the lat pull down, if you know what that is.
Yeah.
And dude, I thought he was gonna pull it down a little bit, just drop it and have the weights, clash,
Yeah.
dude. Pulls it down all the way, and it's like at it's like 100 pounds, I think.
Right.
Like he struggled to get it down and just
Yeah.
released it, and this thing goes flying and
No,
smashes
dude.
directly into the light overhead.
Are
The
you
light's
fucking
like
kidding me?
swinging back and forth. It's just like the loudest sound you've ever heard. I'm like, bro, you're in my gym one time and you're absolutely destroying it.
Sounds like a health hazard.
I mean,
I-
you shouldn't be doing that with the equipment. That's kind of your
Right.
fault. You could always
Right,
hurt
right.
yourself with gym equipment if you're stupid.
Well, yeah,
about
that's what I mean. Yeah, it sounds
Uh,
like a really unsafe thing to do is what I mean to say.
You said Greg sounds like a health hazard.
Mhm.
oh, I understand now.
Yeah. Holy shit, dude.
That's a good story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got anything else?
it caught me off guard. Well, I mean, we finished the workout. To be fair,
Okay,
Right,
okay.
right.
You didn't just like leave an embarrassment.
no.
Yeah.
The dude who came in there in the first place was all about it.
Oh,
He
nice.
was like
Right.
cracking up because like, what does he care? He's about to move the fuck
Right,
out.
right. I was gonna ask if you've seen him since, or if he's already like pieced the fuck out.
I think he's pieced out. It
God
did
damn.
like I don't even think he like came to the gym. Like it seemed like it was his first
Yeah.
time there.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, he just wanted to mess with it. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
just doing a little science experiment.
Right, right.
that does suck. But how late is the gym open? Really?
24/7.
Okay, that's ass.
Yeah,
But
it's
also-
weird that they wouldn't have like considering that it's like a residential space, you know.
Right.
Because gyms can be loud like that, I would imagine they would like try to keep it closed during some hours. I don't fucking know.
Well, I'm appreciative because I mean, there's some nights where like I don't have any free time till like 10
Right, right.
o'clock.
Yeah, the gym is a 24/7 here on the weekdays, and I haven't
Right.
needed to utilize it, but it is nice knowing I could, I guess, if I needed to.
Right.
Do you go to Planet Fitness?
I do. That's the only thing here. It
Dude,
used to
I
be
love-
in like oh, go ahead.
I was just saying I love Planet Fitness because it's 24/7. I
Yeah.
remember I was with my boys in Philly and we were just like chilling one night, not sure what to do, and we're like, let's all just like go bang out our max on the bench. So
Is this the
literally,
story with Scott?
yes,
Yes.
all six, like there's like six of us. We pull up to the Planet Fitness at literally midnight, like no exaggeration, just to go bang out like one max rep on the bench and then leave, like not even do a
Right.
full workout.
Right.
And yeah, that was the night where Scott went to do it, and my friend Scott, I wouldn't call him buff per se,
Right. But he's
and-
strong.
no,
Or no? Oh,
Nope.
is that okay?
no,
gotcha.
I was being polite.
Yeah,
He's
right.
great, yeah, and he might listen to this podcast, so I hope he catches this part.
Shout out to
Um,
Scott.
I think he put. I don't want to disrespect him, but I think it was 25s on each side. So
Okay, so
what is that?
what's
95
that?
total?
40 plus
No.
50.
No. Wait, sorry. Planet Fitness has a Smith machine that weighs 25. The bar weighs
Okay.
25. So he had
Oh, wait,
45.
That's worse.
He had 45s on each side then.
Okay. So it's like
Yeah.
110, right?
115. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Exactly. So and I was ready to spot him, and he's like, "Oh, I don't need a spot." I'm like,
Wow.
Scott, like that's like a lot of weight. Like maybe you should like warm up with like a less weight. He's like, I got this. And like the second he clicks it off like the Smith machine, it I shit you not, it goes through his chest and hits the bench underneath. Like that's like there's
No
literally no
shit,
space.
dude.
I honestly thought he just shattered his rib cage. And it just
Right.
like bounced right back up. And I like immediately grabbed the bar and helped him. And we're all like, Scott, like, are you dead? And he was just like laughing.
God damn,
It's
dude.
wild. Night.
Yeah. Did he manage to bench in the end?
Yeah, I mean, he put up some weight. I
Okay.
don't remember what everyone's maxes were.
Right. No, I mean, I was wondering if he wanted to do it after that.
He did. No.
Okay,
He was
right.
actually
He's-
a very good spirit about it.
He's brave.
Yeah.
Remember classic Nick Kirschner advice: if your friend dies in a weightlifting accident, always add, couple pounds on the side before you call in the paramedics.
That's what I was saying. Like, could you imagine the paramedics came and Scott was like dead and there's only like 115 pounds?
Yeah, I mean, like, if someone's benching 115 pounds, I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. If someone dies benching 115 pounds, I'm like, ooh,
You better
that's
chuck
not
another.
that much, man.
You
Yeah,
better
that's
chuck
fucking
another
good.
dinger on there.
That is fucking good. I like that.
Matt, do you still use the nicknames for the weights?
Oh, yeah. So let me see if I can remember the hierarchy. So the smallest is the golf ball, the really small ones.
That's a 2.5.
Yeah, then you got the granny packs.
The 5 pounds.
And then a 20 is frisbee, right?
25 is not frisbee.
Okay,
10
it's 10 is frisbee.
10 is the frisbee.
Yeah, and 45 is the dinger.
Yep.
Are these like widely recognized nicknames, or did
No,
you just
it's
make them
the
up?
Nick Kirschner standard.
Oh shit, dude!
Yeah, these are 100% micro.
Oh, and then 25 is a half pint.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, I
Right.
got him.
Right.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't like ask people to spot me at the gym, but if I did, I would definitely like use those terms to them, and they would just think I was a maniac.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's just how I think about them too.
I pray that a day comes where you ask someone at the gym to like using
Throw out
those
a couple
terms
dingers
specifically.
for me.
Yo, bro, pop a half pint and a frisbee, and then come be my pair of binoculars in the office.
Yeah, right. That's it. The Panox, and just like they're the weird one for not knowing, right?
Right.
So-
Of course.
That's like the definition of gym intimidation right there.
Mhm.
Right. Of course. Bro, what the fuck you mean you don't know what a half pint is? we received an image from Owen.
Yeah.
So
It's not very good. The cat one.
It's not
Yeah.
really a meme, that's for
it's not
sure.
really a meme, yeah. So it's like an image of like a hardwood floor, and like clearly there's been some like milk spilled. We have two cats in the far left of the picture. Then we have a little girl, and then we have another cat to the left of the girl, and they're all like licking the.
They're all just
some
slurping up the
from-
milk face down.
I'll just say it did take me like a double take to realize that the girl was not another
There was
cat.
a human in there, not a cat.
Yeah,
right.
Right. When I first saw the message, yeah, it took me a double take.
You know, I think cats, it's actually bad for them to have milk. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
it has to be like special kind of milk,
Right,
or something. Yeah.
I didn't know
Right.
that.
Yeah.
But I mean, they love it. They're not smart enough to not eat it.
Right.
It's like dogs and chocolate.
Yeah, that's what you would always see, like in like old cartoons and whatever. Like they would always be feeding cats
Exactly.
milk.
Yeah, and you always see like rabbits eating carrots and stuff, but
Is that also not good for them?
they don't just. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're supposed to eat like the leaf part of the carrot, not the carrot part of the carrot, because they eat like leafy
Whoa.
greens.
Really?
Fucking,
I'm pretty sure.
fucking Bugs Bunny's been lying to me my entire lifetime. Holy shit!
Right. I know.
Wow. This is all news to me.
Yes, rabbits do not naturally eat root vegetables. They should only be fed in
Wild.
small amounts for a very occasional treat. So
Right,
yeah, it's not
wild.
really good
Wow.
Holy shit! What are your thoughts on the new Space Jam film, Nick?
Dude, no spoilers. I didn't see it yet.
Okay, are you gonna? Do you like intend to?
I'm definitely going to see it. I've already heard like a couple sports talk, like radio hosts talk about it. They said Michael Jordan looked better in the original Space Jam than LeBron looked in this one. That's all I'm
Uh-oh.
going to say.
Okay, cool. I was gonna my follow up question, and you don't have to answer. Is like, what the fuck does that mean?
I mean, it's not a good thing, right?
in terms of like effects, like anime. I don't know. Yeah, right.
Uh,
It's certainly not good. Yeah, right. You're right.
well, I mean, I can read a quote from you.
Yeah,
for you
Okay.
absolutely.
Real quick.
Yeah.
But they said, and I quote, I watched, this is Skip Bayless, if you know who that is. I watched both movies back to back, and I conclude that Michael Jordan is much better at playing himself than LeBron is. He is cooler,
Mm.
calmer, and funnier.
Right.
Okay.
I for some reason I don't have a hard time believing that. You know,
But that's also Skip Bayless, to be fair.
are they like? What does that mean? Are they like biased?
He has some awful takes, to be fair.
Okay.
I gotta look this guy up.
You guys don't know Skip Bayless?
I'm looking at his tweets. This reads like he's like the basketball QAnon.
Yeah, honestly.
It's just a bunch
Right.
of weird Socratic questions and like complaining about stuff.
Nick, what is your take on QAnon, dude? I feel like we need to ask you that question.
I mean, like, I don't know too much about it. I just know vaguely from what I read,
Mhm.
but it doesn't sound like a fun place for me to venture down.
Right.
That's my
Right,
take,
I
I
mean,
guess.
yeah.
But I mean,
Fair.
I don't really have a hot take on it.
Do
to
you
be fair.
like? I don't know. What's the climate in DC these days?
Oh, good question.
Dude, DC is super liberal.
Okay.
We voted like over 90% Democrat on
Damn.
the presidential election.
Right. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
Wow.
wasn't sure either, but it was quite a surprise to me.
Yeah.
When Biden won, dude, I like walked my dog outside and everyone was in the streets
Right.
dancing and like partying. It was very sick.
Right.
But then you go 20 minutes down the road to Falls Church, Virginia, and there's like
Yeah.
a Trump rally. So
Right.
I think the QAnon people did the Pizzagate thing in DC too, right? I don't know if that was before your time.
It was before I lived in DC.
Okay, yeah.
But
I don't know how
do
recently
about
that
it.
was. I was thinking
They're
about it
always
now.
pulling shit out of their ass.
Yeah.
I think that was several years ago, though.
Okay,
Dude,
yeah.
what the
think it was
fuck is
pretty recent.
Pizzagate?
It was it
Oh
was like
my.
this to not like totally get into too much details, like some emails were leaked, I think from a Hillary Clinton campaign, maybe.
Oh
And
shit.
they're and they were like just weird out of context emails that people on the internet took, and then they reverse engineered,
Oh no,
like that there
dude.
was like secret messaging that there was like a satanic pedophile cult in this pizza
Oh,
parlor.
okay. Right.
Um,
Okay.
and people kept like protesting it.
Mm.
And then eventually someone just took their like gun in and it held the place up, and they like went through and just investigated everything at like gunpoint. And they
And there
came
was
out and said
nothing?
there's no conspiracy, and he was arrested. And
Yeah.
then people were like, that was an actor paid
Right.
by the
Oh,
disinformation
come on,
campaign
man.
to stop QAnon.
Right.
Which just begs the question: why didn't another person go and
Yeah, right.
investigate it
It's
with
just
the
an
gun?
endless chain.
Because it would have been another actor, probably.
Another
Yeah.
actor, and then just like they slowly just keep getting arrested until they're all gone.
Yeah. Right. I did kind of vaguely know about that. I don't know it was referred to as Pizzagate.
Right.
Did either of you ever watch Mr. Robot? I feel like Mr. Robot
Yeah.
does like a take on that, right? Isn't there like an episode where they like unveil like a pedophilia trafficking shit off of like a pizza place or something?
I don't.
I feel
I
like that's
think
a thing.
there is, but it's like really, it's like in a montage. It's not.
Right.
It's like
Yeah,
him
right. It's
making
not like
money.
it's not like an episode off of it or anything. Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
something that
yeah,
just
yeah.
kind of happens. Right.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Wild.
Good memory, Daniel. That's very specific.
I never even like finished watching the show. I just watched like the first.
I
8
didn't finish
episodes or
watching it
whatever.
either. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty good. I don't know why I
Right.
stopped.
Right.
Guess there was a reason.
Yeah.
Spencer sent a picture of Daniel holding a gun, and Owen sent a picture of Daniel holding a gun back at him. Not too much to say other than Spencer's on vacation and sending pictures of Daniel holding a gun still.
But he wouldn't watch Melee last night.
Inexcusable.
Piece of shit, dude, is what I'm saying.
I do love the photos of you holding the gun, though.
They're fucking good, man. I know. Those are not the one at the top. I think Spencer made that, but all the other ones, Matthew.
Well,
made
yeah,
those.
the Spencer one does not look as good.
Right, of course.
But I really like the photo of Cole holding a gun at Yoshi. Can we get that on the social media, Daniel?
Yeah,
I'll make
sure. I'll make sure that comes up. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I should have thought of more to talk about today, but I don't know. I was tired. I don't know. I
Right.
stayed up watching Melee, went late, and woke up this morning, went to the gym, and I was just tired all day. You know?
Yeah, Melee, dude. There were so many like matchups that like had me at the edge of my seat that it was like as fun as it was also like exhausting to watch. You know?
There was a lot of stuff that was like, wow, I can't miss this.
Right.
But just
Like-
back to back.
Yeah,
It's
like
kinda
pretty.
sick, though.
It was a fantastic fucking time. But when it all was over, like I was like, holy shit, I'm tired.
Yeah, I just passed
you
the
know?
hell out, man.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God. The
Like
finals was so crazy. I just fell on the floor during the
Right.
last game because
Oh,
I
you-
didn't
you-
know how to react.
You sent me that photo, yeah. Yeah, I was like my palms were sweaty for pretty much every Hungry Box set.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the life.
Honduras beat Panama in the Gold Cup, which I'm really
Right.
happy about.
I watched the highlights you sent to me.
I don't know what the Gold Cup is.
The Gold Cup is like the regional tournament that encompasses every team starting from Panama all the way up to Canada and the Caribbean.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so Honduras is in the group with Panama, Qatar. The Qatar is like a guest team for some reason.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, they're like because they're hosting the World Cup next year, so like I guess they want to have them and like they want to like increase their visibility or whatever. Like I guess I don't really know.
Mhm.
And Grenada, and like I feel like the rivalry between Honduras and Panama has kind of been growing over the last few years since like the qualifiers for the last World Cup. We hadn't beaten Panama in a long time, so it was just I don't know. It was like really really satisfying to beat them the way we did on Saturday night.
Right.
Holy
yeah.
shit! Yeah.
Hell yeah,
But
dude.
this is just pools still, right? So you have to play them again.
We have to play one more game against. Well, Honduras already made it to the quarterfinals, and I think by beating Panama, we essentially doomed them to not even make it to the next round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'd have to destroy Qatar, and Panama would have to destroy Grenada for them to like have a chance.
Right.
By multiple goals, right? Both games, yeah.
Right.
Right.
And did you guys catch the Bucks Suns game?
I totally
Which
even
one?
forgot that was
There's
happening.
like
Dude.
4. There were 5 now.
Well, the latest one.
No, I didn't.
Are they playing tonight?
That
Probably.
one was extremely hot, dude. It literally came down to the last minute. I would literally go back and watch the last like 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you'll watch the whole game. And to answer your question, Daniel, they play tomorrow. At 9.
Tomorrow, and that could potentially be the last one, right? The Bucks are up 3-2.
It could, and it's in Milwaukee, so they could win
shit, dude.
on their home turf.
Who do you think has the edge? You think Milwaukee has it?
Dude, back when the Bucks were down 0-2 in the series, I was saying that the Bucks were going to win the series.
No way. There you go.
I don't know. I don't know if they're going to win it tomorrow or if they're going to win it Game 7, but
They're gonna take
the
it.
Bucks are going to take it.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Interesting take.
I almost want the Bucks to lose tomorrow just so I could see a Game 7.
Right. So you can see an
Yeah.
additional game.
Oh, I know
yeah.
the feeling. Yeah.
Right.
love a Game 7.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Of course.
Yeah, it's so much better than just 4 wins in a row. No one
I-
wants to see that.
I keep up with the NBA sort of, but like once the Celtics are dead, like I lose interest like entirely. You know.
No, that's fair. I was
Yeah.
watching the Sixers in the playoffs this year. It was a little heartbreaking.
Yeah, I bet.
Dude, the second that game against the Hawks was over,
Yeah.
the entire city of Philadelphia were ready to fucking kill Ben Simmons. Like, I think if any of them saw him on the street, he would not be
Yeah.
alive.
Dude,
Like-
what the hell? What the hell is up with all the hype that Ben Simmons has gotten over the last few years, dude? For what? You know,
I don't know. Any good basketball player needs to know how to score.
right?
Like that should go without saying.
And he
but-
doesn't, so it's fucking weird. Yeah,
He was scared. He was just scared to take shots, I guess.
right,
So,
right.
but that's
right.
not going to be Philly's problem because there's no shot the fans would keep him after this
Yeah,
year.
right. No way. That's fucking funny. I used to follow this Instagram account. I don't know if I probably showed it to you. It was like it would post like the same like stock photo of Ben Simmons for every day that Ben Simmons would not score like a 3-pointer or whatever.
Yeah.
And it went on for like years. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you were at the Blarn showing me that. That's how long ago it was.
Right.
Shout out to Ben
Yeah.
Simmons. Probably
Yeah.
a big fan.
Not shout out to Ben
Nah, dude, he's listening. Anyone listening? Big. I'll shout him out.
All right, you know what? If Ben Simmons, if you're listening, then my bad for calling you out. If you're not listening, though, fuck you. I hope
Right.
you go to a different city.
Right. Yeah.
Good option select.
Yeah. Right. Nick, you want to tell us about a dream that you have for your own life, real quick, like an aspiration?
Oh, I thought you meant like a literal dream.
I
Oh,
did too,
either way, really. Yeah.
I was
Have you
thinking
had
into the banks of that one. As you guys know, I'm still in school.
Yeah. And
So
you'll
I
be in
guess
school for like another 3 more years or something, just about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one dream I'll give you 2.
Yeah.
One dream is that I don't fail out in the next 3 years.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
damn, dude.
Let's
Yeah, holy
go.
shit. It's important.
I'd like to keep my aspirations, that bar set low.
right,
That way,
right.
when I succeed, I'm like, hey,
You feel good, yeah.
Hey, that's
Exactly.
that's reasonable. That's not even low.
Right.
all right, calm down. And second, this is a little wild one, but this is serious.
Yeah.
There's a path that begins about a mile away from our house, super close, less than a mile actually. We walk our dog Juno,
Yeah.
by it all the time. It's called the CNO Canal Trail. It's a biking trail, and it stretches 185 miles.
Holy shit, dude.
So an aspiration of Jen and mine's is to bike that trail.
How long would that potentially, you
Are
know what I
gonna
mean?
do
Like,
it in one day? Or are you
Right,
gonna do
right.
half and
Well,
then go back?
So we have completed a 40-mile bike ride in a day.
damn,
so-
okay.
If we were able to do that consistently for a couple of days in a row,
For a couple days in
then-
a row, yeah.
it's just 185 divided by 4. So it would
Right,
take us
right.
about 5 days.
Right.
Well, right, but then you'll be at the end of the road
And you have to
on
come
the
back.
other side. Yeah.
That's true. I mean, it would take a lot of coordination.
Yeah, you're
The
right,
first
right.
thing is we probably don't want to camp because then we'll have to like bike with all this like
With all
No,
the
you
shit.
don't. It might
Right.
rain.
exactly. So we'd have
Right,
to
right.
we'd have to plan it out so that we could stay at like a different like in a different town every night. That's about 40 miles separated.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we'd also have to plan like who's gonna watch Juno, and we would have to plan like how are we gonna get home once we get there. But it's definitely it's a goal of ours
Yeah.
for
And my
the far.
grandparents used to
Right.
do that kind of thing, and it's very doable. You just have to like get it all planned. But they would go in like a group.
It just sounds like so much fun.
Yeah,
Like
it's a cool idea.
Yeah,
this
no,
past
it sounds
year,
great.
being cooped up in the house has definitely made me more of an outdoorsy person.
I mean, you always were opposed to it. We used to play frisbee golf in that like ocean of broken glass behind the high school.
Right. Dude,
That's a
fucking
good
frisbee
time.
golf was so fucking hot, man. God damn, dude.
I know. You guys have to come to DC. There's a cool course maybe 30 minutes away that me and Jen
Nice.
have been to.
Yeah,
Sweet. Yeah, I'll make
I
my
am
way over
still
there.
really bad, but I always feel like I'm better than Alex Ha, which is some
I-
consolation.
Right.
The minute that Alex Ha just nailed that tree that was no more than
I'm-
3 feet in front
I'm
of him,
thinking the exact same thing.
that's the minute I knew that this kid, like, there's nothing to say about that anymore. And like for the listeners at home, this tree was not in front of him. Like
Right.
it was the most open clearing I've ever seen in my life, and the tree was to his left. Like he had to let go so early
It's a
for that
90-degree
disc to hit
angle.
the tree. It was literally a 90-degree to hit that tree, and he absolutely fucking nailed it.
It was beautiful.
Goddamn. Shout out to a friend of the show, Alex Ha.
Hell yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Alex Ha.
I do. And Alex is like pretty competent guy, pretty smart guy. Just it seems like when he enters like a competitive game, he always gets last. I don't
Right.
understand it. You know what I mean? Like maybe he's
I-
just not that competitive.
I think he crumbles under pressure sometimes.
Mm,
I
That's
say
true.
this with experience in Rocket League.
that's true. Whenever you talk about him playing, he'll get like really self-conscious and whiff, like even though he wouldn't if he was just not paying attention.
And I'm just like, I've known Alex for so long, and just like I really don't think that I would be putting that much pressure on him, but he gets
No,
flustered.
dude, it's like the meta pressure because like he just expects it now. I don't know. You conditioned him. Whenever he misses something, he's just like, "I'm gonna get yelled at by Nick."
Right. Right.
Well, back in the day, we were around the same skill level,
That's true.
and we would just be screaming at each other.
That's true.
But now that I'm better than him, it's literally just me screaming at him.
Right. There was nothing quite like getting back home from a shitty day at work. Getting back, and by home, I mean 70 Downing, getting back to 70 Downing from a
Yeah.
shitty ass day at work after like an hour and a half of traffic on the commute back and everything to like sit on the couch and listen to Nick and Alex play Rocket League together. Shit made my evening 100%.
There's nothing like I wanted to get coffee and didn't have a car, and I was like, Alex, let's play Rocket League and drive me to Bean Counter if I win. I had like a 95% win rate on those matches.
Right.
Bean counter, like their drinks tasted good, but on top of all that, they were always the perfect temperature.
Yes, that's a really underrated point.
What
To
the fuck
drink
is that?
like hot.
Yeah, you
It
get a
came
hot
out of the-
latte, dude, and it was like the absolute perfect temperature.
It was drinkable. It wasn't awful.
Like it wasn't like the kind of drink where you had to like wait like an hour before you can actually
and
fucking
it's like,
drink it.
well, why did you have to like take the lid off and just sit there?
Right.
and look at it.
Right. Okay, fair.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's a very good point.
Right.
Very underrated quality about coffee too.
Right.
Because at places like Dunkin' Donuts, it's just they just keep it really hot,
Yeah,
so they don't have
right.
to make a new pot. It's just cheaper.
And it burns it, and then you can't drink it for like an hour.
Yeah, it's awful.
If you buy Dunkin' Donuts coffee, I don't want to talk to you.
Right.
If you buy
First of
Dunkin'
all-
Donuts coffee, like you're probably just driving somewhere. If you buy Dunkin' Donuts bagged coffee to take home, then we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
Then
Right.
You're just like a sad person.
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
there's just no other word for it. You
Right.
must be going through like clinical depression
Yeah.
at that point.
Right. Holy shit.
Sorry, I saw it.
I do not endorse the commentary put forward by today's guest. Just so everyone knows.
Wow. And I thought you were a coffee connoisseur. You can't even
No,
agree with
I
that,
just don't. I
Daniel?
mean, like your take about like clinically, diagnosing someone or with their coffee preference.
No, I'm gonna diagnose someone who likes Dunkin' Donuts coffee. It's very apparent.
Okay, cool. Right.
Yeah, I mean, it gets the job done, but what else more is there about it?
right.
It's weird that
right.
it's so beloved.
Especially, yeah, like over here.
In
Holy shit.
Boston. Yeah.
But dude,
Right,
just
right.
like think about who's drinking it, right? The fucking New Englanders. Like, what do they? New Englanders are by far the second stupidest subgroup in the United States.
Yeah, we are idiots.
Second only to like rednecks.
Yeah.
Right.
All the East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, New Englanders are the rednecks of the East Coast. There
That's
you go.
fair. That's fair.
It's a good take.
Thank you. Yeah, there's my hot take for the.
I
There you
don't think.
go.
I don't even think it's that hot, dude. It's just the truth.
Nick, has there been anything on Twitter that has pissed you off recently? I don't have anything. That's like the new segment of the show.
Oh, I wish Frank told me about this. I would have prepared something.
Honestly,
That's
Daniel
fine.
always brings it, so I just was like, "Oh, Daniel will probably be mad about something."
No, this is a good week because it haven't been like all my Twitter has all been like melee shit, which has been super wholesome. So I don't know.
Well, something I do on Twitter is like once in a blue moon because I don't follow these people, but like sometimes I'll see someone else reply to them.
Mhm.
I'll see like an anti-vaxxer or like someone who's homophobic or something like
Yeah,
basically like someone like either like a streamer or like a celebrity or someone like make a post about something wholesome and then people are giving them shit for it. And I'll just go through one by one and reply to every single one with a picture. You know the picture. It's the picture of the microphone being held up to a trash can, and it just says anything else.
Right.
And it's just like the easiest thing because I'm not actually like starting an argument.
Yeah,
I'm just like I'm just disrespecting them and moving on with my life.
Yeah.
Right.
You get a lot
So-
of replies.
Some replies. I get a lot of likes though.
Right.
Nice.
People like
Right.
eat that shit up, and it's just like it takes me 2 seconds to do, and it's just like it's something that I really enjoy. I've been doing that
Yeah,
for like
right.
for several months now. So
Right,
whenever
right.
you like see something next time, just like throw that meme in.
Yeah,
It's
I
honestly
really enjoy messing with people on the internet. I think it's quite funny.
I used to I used to reply to like anti-vaxxer like uber patriot and like nationalist shit. I would always reply with the classic what was it?
Oh, Minecraft YouTubers are braver than U.S. Marines.
Dude, you would not imagine how like inflamed people get when I commented that shit, man.
That's just so triggering to
It's-
them. I
yeah,
love that.
it's really entertaining though. Yeah, goddamn. Right.
I don't know. I think it's funny, even if someone's not being rude, to just post something, just like just be in the wrong spot and pretend to be confused about it. I think that's
Right.
also really funny.
Right.
To just like go to a group chat or subreddit or whatever and just like very obviously miss the point, but pretend like I have no idea and see how long they'll put up with me for.
I do thoroughly enjoy that.
Right.
But it's
Or just,
probably a more
Or
mean.
just threads when they're just like so lost.
Yeah.
I'm about to send one that I particularly
Okay.
appreciate it.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's really good. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna read it for
Please do.
Yeah.
Anonymous asks, "Hi, could I ask how exactly does one accidentally set a lemon on fire?" And then someone says, "You microwave it for 40 minutes." Sad face. Someone else asks, "Why were you microwaving a lemon?" And this guy says, "I read boiling lemons helps covers up bad smells. Aside, I wanted to cover up the scent of burnt oranges, but I didn't own any pots. Did you burn an orange too? How? I microwaved it for 40 minutes."
Just
That's
like
good.
pretty
shit
fucking
like
good.
that absolutely kills me.
Well, shit, dude, we're coming up to an
Yeah,
hour.
I know. Nick has big business. He's on his hustle. He's got to get out of here soon. So
Right.
we'll respect it. We'll respect it.
Yeah.
Any
Not
closing?
he's not leaving before he tells us what he learned today, though.
Oh no, of course. Any closing remarks for anything?
Any closing remarks on my end?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
You know, it's always a pleasure to be here.
Hell yeah, dude.
Apologize. I wish I had more material prepared.
No, it's okay.
No, dude.
Great to converse with you guys.
Yeah.
You know,
Hell yeah, man.
I love it.
I appreciate hearing that. We love having you. Absolutely.
And
It always costs us. It always costs us a couple of sponsors when we have you on the show.
like
but
a lot of money.
But we don't care. You know, we prefer having you here than doing business with these assholes. You know?
I was like, things we've been like on the up and up. I think we need to bring in Nick on this one. As I'm looking at the metrics, we got to bring it down a little.
I mean, my hot takes might cost you sponsors, but you can't say it doesn't bring in the viewers.
There you go. There
It's
you go.
true. All you idiots on the East Coast.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. What did you learn?
I
learned. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. We're asking Nick here.
Oh, you're asking me.
It's open.
Okay. Yeah, I learned that that New Englanders, no one really likes New Englanders. I don't even think New Englanders like New Englanders.
I think New Englanders like New Englanders the least.
Right.
I learned that Daniel is not qualified to diagnose anyone.
Yeah, I mean, fair.
I think that takes a while to become qualified to do.
Right.
And just want to plug real quick that if you're a listener of this Spotify, please consider donating money to what do you guys have?
Nicholas Kirschner at gmail.com.
When you have a
we have a Patreon, yeah.
Oh, the Patreon.
Yeah. Make sure to donate the money to the Patreon. Because if you enjoy my presence, I actually get 75% of that money. So please do not hold back.
Yeah, and the other 25% goes to Owen.
I just lost my house recently. So
Nick is actually recording this from the shed that Alex sleeps outside of.
In Texas.
Yeah. It's rough.
I've slept with Alex in a bed before.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to like it was just us two in the room. There's no one else.
I mean, you've had no pants on in Alex's house bed before.
Yes, but like it was just me and him in a hotel room in New York.
Did you cuddle?
No.
Damn.
Seems like a missed opportunity though.
I just want to be clear that I have slept with Alex Hobb before.
Right. Okay. Well, I'd learned that for sure.
And just to be abundantly clear, this was a different time than when we were in a hotel together, and I spent several hours trying to convince him he was gay.
Right. Trying to convince it.
This was a different time.
I don't think you succeeded though, because he has a girlfriend.
Maybe he's bi. He's certainly not straight.
Right.
And I think we can all agree on that.
Shout out to Alex.
Shout out to his girlfriend too, I guess.
Yeah. I learned about Skip Bayless and his weird takes. And I learned if you microwave a lemon or orange for 40 minutes, it will actually combust, which is cool.
Right.
What about you, Daniel?
It's on theme with Owen's episode of microwaving soap.
Yeah.
I learned that the city of Philadelphia despises Ben Simmons, which honestly, like, I can't even fucking blame him for that, you know?
Yeah. Have to score.
Right.
That's how it goes. Philadelphia is a spiteful zone.
Right.
It's true.
And Ben Simmons is not a very good basketball player.
Well, that's true too. Yeah.
Philly also just turns on you so quick. Like,
right.
I've just seen so many sports stars like come through Philly, and they're all praising him. And then the second they lose, they're like ready to burn him at a stake.
Right. Yeah, you better be careful, man. You can't have the city of Philadelphia turn at you, dog.
It's true. I'm always walking on thin ice.
In frozen water. It's been a great time, Nick.
Yeah, dude. Thank you so much for your time, dog.
Anytime you want to lose some sponsorships, please hit me up.
Yeah, we're at it. We're in for it.
Right. Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, Matthew Peterson's been great.
Of course, as always.
All right. Peace.
Peace.